invite you all to take deep breaths and perhaps just close your eyes just for this moment. Giving yourself permission to return to your breath. Really engage in inhale and exhale. If the mind's a bit scattered, know that there's the divine will within you to bring your focus back inwards. Give yourself gift and the magic of each breath. Give yourself gift of the present moment. And through your breath, feel where you are. Feel the contact of your body with earth. Through the portal of Equinox, we have been gifted with clarity. And clarity can come in both poles, both of light and shadow, both of positive and negative. That's what clarity is for. Clarity of distortion and clarity of what's truth. And that's what Equinox is all about. So we can make choices in order to maintain equilibrium. And then we're flowing into this beautiful full moon, where there's a dance of Chiron and Venus. The teacher, the wisdom, the treasure within inner wounds, the treasure that can be found, treasure of wisdom that can be found when we go through layers of pain, layers of fears, layers of attachment, when we find the will to release ourselves from seduction, from temptation of what's long been distorted. Where we come to the point where we are being honest to ourselves that certain stories and narrative that we told ourselves that no longer serve, only keep us on the tip of the iceberg. And that's a dance. of Chiron and Venus. Because Venus brings beauty, joy, creativity. And also the balance of energy of Venus is warning us that, hey, be mindful of superficial beauty. Be mindful of only being at the surface, being where it's safe, clinging to the old comfort. Be mindful of superficial beauty. Be mindful of externalization. Be mindful of distorted definition of love and self-love. Be mindful of imbalance within sacrifice and give away our essence and our creative energy. And Chiron, it's a tough teacher, but yet there's a hint of optimistic, there's a hint of promise. And this is not the promise that's given by others, but promise that we have with our spirit, we have with our heart, we have with our soul. The promise that we can give to ourselves again that, hey, I'm a caretaker of my heart. Hey, I acknowledge my pain, I acknowledge the grief, the sorrow, the anger, the hatred, the resentment that I've long held on to. Go beyond that, go beneath that, go deeper into the primordial realization and consciousness within us. The promise that aligns with the path, that fits with the passion of your heart. And this is what this full moon illuminates. This full moon illuminates the path of clarity. That sometimes it's not an easy path to walk. But other parts that distorted slowly crumble down and slowly fade away. And there's a gratitude within this. There's humbleness within this. And again, there's no need for us all to judge anything negatively, even though at times anger can rise. Be aware of it, dance with it, and then come back to your center of forgiveness. If sorrow arises, be aware of it, dance with it, cry it out, express it out, and then release it. And then come back into your center. This full moon too, according to the sacred Mayan calendar, brings upon the energy of Midwife and the storm. The storm signals the power and the connection that we have with earth and above, and the power, the lightning within us. And this power has nothing to do with destroying or fighting fire with fire, but this power is the divine will within us to give death of what no longer serves and rebirth. And this process of rebirth isn't a comfortable process. It's never a comfortable process. And that's why the midwife energy is coming in. Kawok. 7 Kawok. And 7 being the highest energy, the most balanced within the 13-day cycle. And within this Kawok that aligns with this full moon, flowing in the theme of bringing upon harmony, the spine, the pillar, the corn, the fertility, the abundance. But most importantly, how we are being the example of harmony. And this is why Chiron is coming in, to have us being honest with ourselves. That is there any habits, any story that we still tell ourselves, any attachment that still cause suffering, that still cause dissonance? And it's coming through potently within the mental realm, the air element. Find the middle path and be aware of the duality of the mind. Find your medicine of bringing harmonious dance within the heart and the mind. Any modality, any instrument, anything that rings to your spirit. Engage with that more. Create with that more, for that is energy of Venus. Coming back to Kawok, the midwife. The position of the midwife is a space holder, is the nurturing force that continue to remind us that through intensity, through discomfort, through the process of spiritual death and rebirth, there's always force of nurturing, there's always love. And that's hope, and that's faith, and that's the promise that the universe have, that we have with the universe. So with this being said, if any of you are going through intense shift and change, or feeling the invitation to change your ways and find it difficult because there's a deep story, deep relationship, deep attachment, know that you're not alone. Know that the true shamanic journey is the journey of finding treasure within layers of pain, layers of fears. And that is the treasure of wisdom that cannot be found in any external world, but within you. Within that light that is beyond the layers of any distorted emotions. So find your creative ways of going in. Detach, give away something that no longer really serves. Find creative ways, creative mindset to flip the other side of the coin. Where there's lower emotions, there's also another pole that you can find your way to see beauty in life, to match the frequency of gratitude and appreciation, forgiveness and compassion in your own ways. Deeper process of empowerment. sina tatu manu aya. Breathe in deeply and feel the expansion as this energy is assisting you. From your heart, expand your feeling and your awareness 360 degrees. Penetrate through your skin, aura, into your torus field. Mimi nanu tatu nanasi amana. Know that the template of the new consciousness, the template of your soul path is already there in the astral. And because the energy is getting higher and higher, rapid change, this template coming in closer into your spiritual body, into your emotional body, into your mental body, and into your physical body. So now this is up to each of you to apply, to integrate, to take action upon the knowledge that you have obtained so far. Bring in to balance your emotion, bring in to balance the mental, and then embody into the physical world by living it. And this is why any distortion that we still hold on to is going only to bring pain and suffering, because that's the universe telling us that this is not on. Let them go. And there's always cosmic giggle behind all seriousness. And this is why we feel that this year, 2021, is a year of rebirth of the inner shaman, the inner higher self, the inner sage. And it's not just the rebirth in the knowledge, but it's the rebirth into the physical, into embodiment. Gratitude for being you. Namaste.